Well, good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Douglas here from Beachtown Property, and it's the usual sort of Sunday morning walk with the puppies. We've got two of them with us today, Star and Bear, because Toby's not feeling well, and so she didn't want to come. And I'm in my usual attire of just, a pair of shorts. I do have my walking boots on today, as you can see. And these are very good. Very cheap Chinese things. I think they were like about $45. But these are pretty brilliant so far. One of the best I've had over the years. So we're just going to flip the camera around a bit. See what's going on. I've got my water bottle on the side here. You can't really see it because it's on my back. That's for the puppies so they can have a little drink. I'm not bothered, but the puppies get a little thirsty. Well, Bear doesn't, it's just Star really. So let's have a little look what the puppies are up to. Okay, so there's Bear, as always, in front. And Bear we've had as a little puppy. It's amazing how time flies. I think Bear's 7 years old now, or 6. But we found her with her sisters, 4 of them, outside the gates of a project we live in. So we took them in and looked after them and found 3 of them nice homes, and we kept one. And there's old Star, my boy again. He was another puppy. He was one of 8. 2 boys and 6 girls again. Their mummy actually brought them down to our house one by one and left them under the car. So we took them all in and found them all good homes, and we kept Star. Now Star's been a bit naughty today. He's pretending he's exhausted, but he does get exhausted because he's 12 years of age, and that's old. He's a cross German Shepherd. His mummy was a cross Ridgeback, and his dad was a pure German Shepherd that we had. Unfortunately, Onyx passed away. It's almost 2 years ago now. But there's a dog on heat towards our project, and Star keeps thinking he's going to go and have sex, but he's not allowed to. So he's got to keep coming with me. So if I turn around now, he'd be almost running down the trails. So we don't go too far with Star because he is 12, and we don't want to sort of like exhaust him out. Now this is the Goblin's Cave down here, and it's we went in there ages ago, so I'm not going to go in there again, but you can see there's sort of like the cave there. I'm sure there's some goblins that live in it. Yes, and they use these trails because this is all private land, but we know the people that own it, so we're allowed to use it. And I actually know the trails better than the people that own the land. I've been on this for almost 17 years. But the Polanskis that own it, we know them well, and we often see them on their mountain bikes coming down the trail and stop and have a little chat, and then we go about on our business again. Well, we're heading to the Haunted Wood. Now look, he stopped because he thinks we're going back. Come on, Star, here's a good boy. And we're going to go into the Haunted Wood and hope there's no sort of crazy cattle in it, because they have the bulls in the meadow the other side, and they get into the wood and they can be a bit sort of crazy. So we'll come back to you when we're in the wood. So we've just come into the Haunted Wood. The dogs are always a bit hesitant in the Haunted Wood. They sense things. Look, they look around and they look as though there could be ghosty things, but we haven't seen anything. We've heard some things. It's very strange things. We haven't actually found out where the noises came from, but I've never actually seen anything. And of course, there's not a lot of animals here in the Dominican Republic, so it's not as though it's those things that are making the noises, unless it's cattle or a horse or something. And we can see those pretty easily because they're big. But you do get a sense of sort of, there's a presence here. But it's a beautiful place, and we always have it to ourselves, unless there's the cattle in here. And there's a small fence, barbed wire fence gate, and we always follow the country code, keep the gates locked and look after the things. And then the trees here, look at this one. It's a spiky sabre tree. And most of this is cacao, which is where the chocolate comes from. These are all cacao trees here. And we're going to see if we can find some chocolate. Well, not chocolate, but some chocolate pods. And I've done videos like this before, but a lot of you probably won't look at them, see them or whatever, because they're done in the past. So these are new ones from people to catch up on. And that tiny little flower there, you see, that, you see them on here, look, that turns into eventually a pod which has seeds in it. These are little pods growing, these are baby pods, look, and they've grown from these little flowers here all the way, and then they get bigger and bigger, and then they pick them, they ripen them when they're orange, and then there's a seed in them which they extract and they do other stuff to it, and that's what makes the chocolate of the world. Quite amazing. It was discovered. I'm trying to find some big old pods because they seem to grow all year round at different intervals, different sizes and stuff. But it's a very beautiful wood. There's a lot of old mangoes here as well, which a lot of are dead and fallen. Because you can see the canopy. The sunlight battles to get through. And there's a big old mango there, look, the size of that joker. The size of its trunk. Yeah. That's a big old tree. It's old tree. And there's this little bear sneaking on through. Stars behind us. The only thing you have to watch out in this wood is that there's some crazy like little holes, and your leg goes down. I broke my leg once. And one of them's around here somewhere. And the leaves cover them and you can't see them. So we're going to come out into the meadow and see what's going on in the meadow. Yeah, there's one of these holes here, look, it's a depression covered with leaves, but it's deep enough to break your ankle. And you break your ankle here, it's a very painful experience trying to get home on one leg. So these are old cacao pods. You can see these, there's one on the floor, it's been eaten by some rodent, bird or something. So these are old ones. I can't seem to see any big fresh ones at the moment. I'm sure there's some around, we're just missing them. There's another pod. Look. Ooh. And all the seeds have been eaten. Yeah. Yes, there's no fresh ones. All fallen, look. And then we come out of the haunted wood into the meadow. Yeah, look at this for a meadow. It was once underwater. All of this was underwater. And I can guarantee it was underwater because where we look at this hill, that's the tallest one there. Well, in the valley in between, there's a secret passageway in between the valley, because there's a cave, there's caves up there. We'll just go and have a little walk towards it. We're not going up there because Star gets very tired, it's too far for him. And right on the top of that hill there, I'm finding fossilised sand dollars and shells. So we know it was once underwater. And this would have been the lowest way. And on the top of the hills, that would have been where the beaches were. And that's where the sand dollars like to live, in the sort of like the shallows. They're not like living in the deep water. So you see, this is a beautiful, beautiful valley. It's very peaceful here. We do like coming here. Star likes it here, don't you, Star? Yes, she does. He's dying to get back, look, to see Mia, and thinks he's going to be doing some sexy on her. But we're not doing any sexy today. So we're going to go back into the haunted wood. I hope you've enjoyed this little walk with us. We do this, not the same walk, of course, we change our walks, but every day, come rain, come shine, we are out with the puppies. Walking along, singing a song, side by side. So goodbye to you all, thanks for watching my videos, and I could take you walking on another day, an adventure.